The hut shook like it would fall apart. Outside, we heard shouts, screams, gunfire. Then, a soldier's voice barked orders. The walls trembled, and suddenly, crack! The roof tore open, and Akande, he jumped in front of me just as the beam crashed down. Blood, dust, silence. That was the moment everything changed. I met Akande far from home. We were both in a boarding school in the city, miles away from our villages, Kalesun and Kaleji. Our people were enemies. Everyone knew that. Kaleji blamed Kalesun for the river drying up. Kalesun blamed Kaleji for stealing farmland. Our fathers were the leaders. They never spoke except through angry messengers. But Akande wasn't like the stories I had heard. He was kind, always reading, always helping others. One day, he helped me fix my broken sandals after class. That was how we started talking. We didn't talk about our villages. We just became friends. One morning, the school gates stayed shut. A riot had broken out in the city. The school was being closed early, and we were all told to go home. I was scared. The roads were unsafe. Akande said, "Let's go together. I'll get you home first, then head to mine." It made sense. Kalesun was closer. I didn't know that while we were making our way home, his father had given a terrible order. He had told Kaleji soldiers to attack Kalesun. He didn't know Akande was there. No one knew. We reached the edge of Kalesun just before sunset. The air was too quiet. We thought it was strange until we heard the first shot. The soldiers came in like fire, burning houses, chasing people, shouting. We ran as fast as we could until we found an old hut near the edge of the village. It was small and broken, but it was all we had. Akande pulled me inside. "Stay down," he whispered. But the soldiers were destroying everything in their way. One of them saw the hut. "They might be hiding in there," someone yelled. The soldiers opened fire. The walls cracked. A wooden beam fell from above, and Akande pushed me out of the way. He didn't move after that. They found us later, villagers, crying, screaming, carrying the wounded. My father came, then his father too. The two men stared at each other, and then they looked at us, at Akande's bleeding side, at my tears. It was the first time they saw more than war. They saw what hate had done, not just to us, but to everyone. That night, they called off the attack. The next day, they met under the great baobab tree and talked, not as enemies, but as fathers. I never forgot that day. Not the fire, not the fear, not the way Akande shielded me, but most of all, I remember that peace only came when the people in power finally listened. Hate is loud, but sometimes friendship whispers louder and saves lives. From this story, we can pick out some lessons, such as the fact that true friendship can grow even in places filled with hate. War destroys more than land. It breaks hearts, families, and futures. Leaders must think beyond pride and power because real strength is in making peace. And of course, even the smallest act of kindness can start a change that spreads across generations. We hope you enjoyed this story. Please leave a comment about the lessons that you have learned from this story. We would love to read from you. Like this video and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss the next story. Thank you for watching this video. Bye-bye.